Okay, so this game I'm playing Jarvan versus Vi. Um, every game I have a pre-game checklist that I go through. Um, I think about uh, which lanes have priority. What do my laners want to do? And this influences my jungle path. And I also think about jungle 1v1. So in terms of which lanes have priority, um, let's look from top to bot. So I don't know who has priority top. I think they're going to be fighting to the death. Um, Victor will have priority into Kassadin, and I think in this range versus melee matchup, usually range does have priority early. Um, Nautilus does have all-in potential, so there it is possible the bot lane will be pretty volatile. What do my laners want to do? So I think top wants to fight a lot. There will be a lot of opportunities top if I want to go top. Cassian wants to farm until at least 6, at least until he has his items. Ideally, continue farming into the mid game. And for bot lane, usually I look at the support because that's who has the utility in the lane, so who drives the lane. So Vel'Koz wants to poke, and Nautilus wants to all in. So in terms of my jungle path, this game, I think my win condition is Kassadin and Aphelios. If we are able to scale, I think we'll be in a really good spot. So I want to be sort of playing defensive. I also want to make sure that my bot lane doesn't get double killed, ganked by Vi. Make sure they're able to scale into the mid game as well as casting it. So I'm gonna full clear top to bot, red Krugs Raptors, maybe evaluate what's happening top. Think about if I want to go for a top gank. Probably not. So I'm just gonna probably continue clearing down and then establish vision for my bot lane so that Vel'Koz can continue poking and they will be safe from a gank, and they'll have HP advantage for the all-in. So that's my plan. For the jungle 1v1, I usually think about whether I can get invaded on the buff that I start or on the buff that is on the other side of the map. So because it's Vi, I think there's a pretty low chance. So I'm not too scared about that. But if it's like a Kindred or something, and I'm scared of getting invaded, I will play more defensive on my clear. Say if I'm pathing bot, I might ward here or on, like, I do my top camps, run here, ward, make sure it's all good before I continue clearing, or do my top camps, wolves, gromp, ward here, and then do my blue. Just make sure I'm safe before I continue my clear. So that's my early game plan for the first clear. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to clear as fast as possible towards the bot side. Cast my E before the red spawns, so the animation the animation goes off before as the red is spawning, and use my second flag on the Krugs to pull it and smite to finish off the red. I am looking top here just to see what the state is, if I should be going for a 3-camp gank. Right now, I'm thinking that I could go top, or I could continue clearing down, because I think Kled or Darius will probably be dead by the time I get there. and Vi could also possibly match my cover the gank or cover the dive. It's more consistent just to clear down. And my bot lane, mid lane are my win conditions anyway. So I'm just happy with continuing to clear down. So as expected, Cassin is getting poked. I'm not too worried about that. He does have TP. And bot lane does look like they're playing pretty safe. So I'm just going to hit this to clear the ward. Relieve some pressure on the bot side and allow Vel'Koz to ward. Because Vi is not showing on this crab, I know that she's probably topside, so I should be actually paying this. This is my mistake. Okay, here my choices are I could base and go directly to my Krugs, which are spawning at 420, or I could come straight through here and help Kassadin crash this wave because Victor is freezing this wave. And if Vi comes here, if she's overstaying and ganks Kassadin, that could be pretty bad for him. So I want to make sure that I'm able to help him at least crash the wave or at least find Vi so that he is safe to get XP. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. So I path towards mid lane here. As expected, top is fighting to the death on repeat. So Vi actually shows top. I am okay with not helping Kassadin crash because I think he can crash himself without Vi there. So I'm going to do my Krugs. At this point, I know that Vi is down on tempo, so I am faster than her on her clear, and I saw that she has blue, so that means she started red. That means her Krugs, Raptors, basically all of her camps are spawning as my camps are spawning. So my Raptors are going to be up, her Raptors are going to be up. Because she's overstaying on the top side, I'm immediately thinking, how can I punish this? And I'm going to punish this by doing my Raptors and then going directly to her Raptors. Because there's no way that she will be there in time. I'm doing my Raptors, like, I'm not skipping my Raptors to go to her Raptors because it's good to sequence these two camps in order. So I'm ganking here to not get a kill or anything, just want to make sure Kassadin is safe. And I still have time to go for this, so I'm going to do this. Ward the Raptors, so I should probably also place it here. It's a better ward. And I should also smite instead of Q. Smite. But it's okay. And here I know that Vi is coming out of base towards the bot side. I see that the bot lane is mega chunked. So I know that either I can pressure the bot lane 3v3. We can pressure 3v3. Or I can cover the gank that Vi might do if she's going to gank. Or if she's not going to gank and she's going to continue full clearing up, then we can just dive 3v2. So that's why I'm pathing straight down here. Hitting this to try to find Vi if she's here on her Krugs. I think she's not there, so I'm wondering where she is. She shows here. So I'm running straight to my bot lane. I think here I could have played better by going for the MF first because it looked like my bot lane was out. I'm blocking the Q. Yeah, so I decided to play pretty conservative here because I just don't want my win condition to die. I think if I played better, I could definitely kill three of them there. Okay, so at this point, um, I know that my bot lane just crashed the wave. They want to base. Dragon is up. Grubs is up. My two camps here are up. Um, I don't really need to base that bad, so I'm gonna think about um, clearing these two camps and then going topside for grubs because Darius does have priority, so I can maybe use Darius to help me get the grubs. I can't do dragon here because Kassadin doesn't have priority, and mid and our bot lane is basing, so dragon is not an option. So I'm looking to get this Krug or Gromp and get the wolves. I see that the crab is actually spawning now, so I'm gonna opt to get the crab instead of the wolves and then base. So Vi's actually here. Pretty interesting play because my bot lane is coming off a fresh base. The enemy wave in bot lane is coming into us, so my bot lane has a timer to move where they will be not missing any CS. So all I have to do here is play slow. I don't even actually want them, don't even actually really want to kill them. I just want to get them off the dragon and play around my strong side and defend my weak side. So I don't need to defend my weak side actually because, well, there's no threat right now. Um, so here I'm just playing slow. This is a mistake by me. I think I should probably be contesting with my standing around closer to my bot lane and pushing MF out, being on MF side because it's only one person, whereas there's three people here and all these people have CC. So there's a lot higher threat on this side. So yeah, I think this is a bit of a mistake from me. I walked back in to block the hook. And at this point I'm thinking, okay, the fight's looking kind of bad. I should have played that a bit better. Here I should have also just smited the minion for 6. Luckily I just get it. Okay, right now I have so much gold. I do want to base and spend my gold and match wherever Vi is going. So that's my plan right now. Vi shows top. So I have a couple options here. I could overstay and do drag while Vi is ganking top. I could clear all my camps, then base. Or I can just base right now. So in order from, I think, what is least good to the best play, I think the worst play here is actually to base instantly, because I won't make it to this play. I may make it to the grubs, but also all my camps would be up, and that means that I'm kind of losing gold. by not taking my camps. I could take all my camps and then base, which means that the trade on the map would be Darius dies, Vi gets the grubs, and I'll just be clearing and I get all my camps and I'll be strong for the dragon fight. Or I can just trade Darius and the grubs for the dragon and then base. So I think that's actually the best play because my Aphelios is coming off of base. So we have a pretty strong side on this side of the map. So this is pretty free to me. And it looks like Kassadin is sort of buying time from Vi doing the grubs. So I possibly have enough time to do the drag and base and make it to the top side to defend my camps or possibly contest. Looks like here I'm just gonna try to see if Vi's camps are up because I'm thinking about giving grubs. Victor sees me, so I'm just gonna base, spend my gold. I know that Vi's probably gonna get these before I get there, so I'm just basing immediately to make sure that I can defend my top camps and then path down and basically do the same thing. Play with my win condition, Aphelios and Kassadin, make sure they're not getting ganked. So here I know that Vi was just topside, so she's probably going to be clearing down. So that means I also want to be clearing down. The reason being is there's a concept that I use called match or trade. And it helps me understand where I need to be in the early mid game. So I want to match when stronger and trade when weaker. So because I'm strong, well, I'm personally, I think, slightly stronger than Vi, and my bot lane is stronger than their bot lane. I do want to match, or at least we're even. I do want to match Vi to make sure that we're not just dying an outnumbered fight, because I don't want my win conditions to be falling behind if they don't have to. So here, instead of doing Krugs, I'm running straight to the crab to get some information on the bot side of the map, also to be on the bot side of the map, just in case Vi is around here. And here, because I see Nautilus mid and their AD is not showing, I think that there's an opportunity here to actually run through this way with Vel'Koz, run here, and sit in this bush to see if the AD walks back to lane. Because if they're not in lane, they're probably based and coming back out. So I think this is a better chance, a better opportunity than taking my strong side camps, because these camps are guaranteed. Vi will not be taking those. So I'm just gonna see if I can capitalize on this timer. Okay, great, we got a kill. Vi actually goes top. So that means that we are free to do whatever we want on the bot side. So here I do have my item. Looks like Kassadin is basing, so nothing to do mid, nothing to do bot, because Aphelios is going to base, so I'm just going to hit my camps. Nothing else to do. Hit my camps and then base for my item. So here I actually see that Victor is overstaying, hitting the tower. So even though I wanted a base, I think I take this opportunity to see if I can punish. I have ult. There's no objectives up for my ult, so I don't really need it to be on to be available right this instant. Vel'Koz is also coming out of base. Kassadin is level 8, so I think this is a good opportunity to see if we can punish Victor for this overextension. Try to give it to Kassadin. Unfortunately, I don't. Just checking if ice camps are up. They are up, so I'll just quickly yoink this. Ward it. Okay, Vi is here. I path down because MF was a little overextended, but since Vi is here, I'm just gonna base, spend my gold, and get back on the map as fast as possible. Because my laners are on the map, so I want to be on the map as fast as possible. Excuse me. So here, I see Vi is bot lane. Again, this is a principle of match or trade. So because we're stronger, I want to match Vi. Even though my 2 camps are up here, I want to make sure that my bot lane is able to play the game and they're not going to get ganked. So if I match Vi 3v3, I think we have the best chance of winning. And if she decides not to go for the 3v3 and instead goes to farm, that's fine. I will just gank their bot lane, play for the 3v2, and then we're still winning. So that's what I want to do when I'm strong. So here I'm just clearing down towards my bot lane. We have really good vision on the bot side as well, so that's another reason why I want to play on the bot side. This is my fault. I should have pinged this because there was no other place Vi could be. We saw her on the vision. Here, I was just checking if they were gonna face check. Okay, here, grubs are coming up. And when I think about objectives in the early game objectives, I always think about how do I generate a pressure point. So what I mean by this is which lane do I want to play through? Meaning, I want to be able to help a laner push their wave, crash the wave so that it's on, crash it into tower so that it forces the enemy laner to decide, do I want to catch the wave or do I want to move to the objective? So if they catch the wave, then my laner and me have an opportunity to walk into river, place some vision, and set up the objective first. And it creates a vision advantage for us. So I always think about helping a laner either push, so I can either push the lane with them to force advantage, force priority. I could gank the enemy laner. So if Victor didn't see me and I came here and I gank him and I chunk him, then that would also give my Kassadin priority to push the lane and then move with me. Those are the main things that I think about. So here, I can't gank, so I'm just gonna help. Oh, I can also sort of hover the laner if they already have push. Like Darius is already able to push his wave, so I'm just gonna I could hover the laner in fog, make sure they push the wave safely, and then we go together to get vision, set up the objective, etc. So here, Kassadin can't crash alone, so I'm helping him shove the wave, and we're walking into the river together with my Vel'Koz. So because of our vision advantage that we created, we are able to hit that, make that play, and walk into river safely. So here I don't have ult. I'm actually just playing to chunk Vi. So this is the same principle as the creating a pressure point. So this one's sort of like ganking. I'm chunking Vi so that she's unable to fight. I'm also pushing the wave so that they have to choose between getting the wave or losing the wave and coming to the objective. So now I feel pretty safe to do the objective. We have vision, we have HP advantage. So I'm going to start the objective now. I am also playing a bit cautious here because my Darius is in base and Aphelios is not here, my strongest member. So I'm saving my E so that if this happens, I'm just going to get out. 2 grubs is all we can get, so I'm happy with that. And now Dragon is up, so I really want to take my camps, base, and then come off the map to play for Dragon. I should have pinged my team here not to fight and instead play for Dragon, so that's my fault. So at this point, I'm thinking, can we contest the Dragon? Well, Aphelios is low, Kassadin's low, Vel'Koz is not here. We have pushing away. Victor is pushing away bot, pushing away mid. So I'm thinking the dragon is not contestable. I'm just gonna give the drag. So I could either just base like right now, but I'm also pretty close to my second completed item, I think. So I'm going to actually stay on the map and greed for my second item, second completed item. So I could either farm this, I could farm this, or the better play actually might be to look top for a top dive while their Vi is doing the dragon. And so we can get the completed item. So I'm willing to give drag here. That's why I cancel my base. Fortunately, Vi just dies, so I come mid, and again, same thing for the early game objective. I create a pressure point by helping this lane. I do a gank on the mid, on the AD, force MF off the wave. I don't know if I had to ult there. I'm just playing it really safe, I think. Probably a bit too safe. But yeah, this helps Aphelios get push. So now I really want to base because Aphelios just based and grubs are spawning. So I want to be on the same base timer as my team. That way we're coming out of the base at the same time so that if they're fighting, I'm able to help them fight with them. Unfortunately, I don't get my second completed item here. I think I could have maybe greeted for one camp, but I'm playing it really safe here, and just I really don't want my team to die. So that's why I base insta and run straight through mid. Again, same principle. I am going to help establish vision around my mid lane, get them to push the wave. I actually want Aphelios to hit this wave right now, so we can get pushed and then we can walk together. I think this is a bit stupid of me. I shouldn't walk in like that, even though I'm pretty strong. So yeah, this is what I'm pinging for. I want to push the wave and then move into the objective area. Here, I'm not afraid of leaving them in this area and walking away to push the wave, because I think that they are unable to do the Herald in time for me before I come back. So they'll still be doing the Herald when I push the wave and then come back. So this is completely okay with me, because now MF has to choose, okay, do I need to get the wave or do I need to come? She chooses to get the wave, so she's late to the fight. Vel'Koz gets a really good angle here, chunks them out, and here I'm just playing with my Aphelios, making sure he's alright, and then we can start the objective. At this point, I think the play is a bit over. I'm just pinging, I want to finish this Herald and then go back to clearing my camps. I don't care what Darius is doing because I want to finish the objective. Bad smite. And because their team's dead, I'm just going to drop the Herald to secure first tower. Well, not the first tower, but this tower. I think I probably could have saved the Herald and used it for a tier 2. And now I know Aphelios wants to base. I don't need to be anywhere else on the map. Darius is dead. Caston's coming out of base. So this is my opportunity to farm my camps and get as much gold as possible before I base. So here again, same thing. I want to play with my strong laners, get push in their lane, use their push to establish vision, and use that vision to make a play. Here I run straight bot because I think that I can kill Victor in one rotation. I'm not sure if this is the best play. I could have possibly went mid instead and played for a dive, but I decided to go bot because I think I can kill Victor in one rotation. So that's why I go bot here. I misplay this. I should have flash EQ'd on Victor and ulted him, just secure the kill really fast. Instead, I play it like horribly. And here I'm buying time because I know I'm probably dead, but Aphelios might be able to clean up. And I die, and I give over, what is that, 700 gold. So that's my end of review. Fortunately, we still win this game because our team is scaling really well. We have pretty good objectives. We have map control right now, and Aphelios is really strong. So, but I still think that I shouldn't be dying like this. This is pretty illegal, and a better player would not give over a shutdown like that. We go like 3v4, 3 for 4, so not great. But yeah, in summary, every game, this is what I think about. Pre-game checklist. which laners have priority, and usually I always path towards priority because that will help me get the crab. If my mid laner and bot laners do not have priorities, then I will probably full clear, full clear down, and then just base instantly after my Gromp. Run out of base topside, look for this scuttle crab. If it's down, then I just continue my full clear down. I'm not gonna lose a game over a scuttle crab because it's just not worth it nowadays. I also think about matching or trading. So every time I'm strong, I want to match the enemy jungler. Every time I'm weak, I want to make a cross map play where their enemy jungler isn't, and use like a 1v2 or a 3v2 numbers advantage to give me the highest possible chance of winning a fight. And also for early game objectives, this season is really important because your team is always looking to secure those early game objectives. So if you understand how to play for them, it makes it really easy for you to secure them. So I always think about, how do I get a lane pushing? So in this game, it was like my bot lane. I was able to get my bot lane pushing a lane into securing vision, into the objective. That always makes it the easiest way to play. Yeah, thanks for watching.